Hi everyone, good morning. This is Narasimha Rao, working as assistant professor in Marri Laxman Reddy Institute of Technology and Management from the CSM department. Today going to video lecture on Introduction to Blockchain Technology. Going to the course syllabus. First of all, going to the course syllabus. Unit 1 Introduction Blockchain and Distributed Trust Protocol Currency Crowdfunding Cryptocurrency, how a cryptocurrency works, and crowdfunding. Coming to the Unit 2 Extensibility of blockchain concepts, digital identity verification, blockchain neutrality, digital digital art, and blockchain environment. Coming to the third unit, and blockchain science, gridcoin, worldlink coin, blockchain genomics, and Bitcoin moocs. And coming to the fourth unit, currency, token, tokenization, composition, coin drop as a strategy for public adoption, and currency multiplicity, DMRS currency. Coming to fifth unit, technical challenges, business model challenges, scandals, and public perceptions, and government regulations. This is the course syllabus. Coming to the next course outcomes. Course come to the CO1. Learn about research advantages related to one of the most popular technology areas today, and understand extensibility of blockchain concepts, understand and analyze blockchain science, know about currency multiplicity and numerous currency, understand technical challenges, business model challenges. This is the course outcomes. Before going to the topic, what is a blockchain? Blockchain is a type of a technology that allows to store and shared digital information secure and transparent manner. What is a blockchain? Blockchain is a chain-like structure linked one block to another block. A transparent manner means public authority. Anyone use blockchain is a independent. Key points: a distributed and decentralized digital ledger. Digital ledger means set of transactions and set of records. Like as distributed and decentralized. Decentralized means tell about the centralized and decentralized. Centralized means, for example, RBI Bank. RBI Bank authority of the other banks. This is the centralized. For example, RBI is the central authority of the other private banks and banks also. Decentralized is the independent. Decentralized the independent. Records transactions across multiple computers. As multiple computers are connected one by one, is ensure transparency, security, and immutable. Immutable means unchangeable. Don't change the values. No need for central authority. This is the decentralized. Traditional trust and distributed trust. Traditional trust relies on a central authorities, for example, banks, governments, and institutions. So, require intermediates to validate the transactions, every transactions, and single points of failure and corruptions. And distributed trust means a decentralized distributed trust. Trust emergency from cryptographic verifications. Verification is very highly decentralized. Consumes replace intermediates. transparent, adaptability, and resiliency. Coming to the next slide. Key features of the distributed trust on blockchain: decentralization. Already know that decentralization, no single controlling entity, no authorized the anyone. Centralized is authorized. Decentralized, no one any authorized. For example, decentralized is connected one block to another block to another block to another block. This is the decentralized. Decentralized. Centralized means one block connected to many systems is the authority. RBI is the centralized. So for the block is the block. This is the node or block. Block is a crucial data set of transactions, and transactions number of records, and hash code and timestamp is the crucial data set of transactions, timestamp, and hash code, and unique identifier. Hash code means unique identifier. For example, decentralization, no single controlling entity. Consensus mechanism, nodes agree on ledger state. Immutable, no change, once written, unchangeable. Transparency, public permissible visibility. Publics are permission to the public. Security, cryptographic signatures and hashing. How blockchain build trust? How to trust the blockchain? Verification by the network nodes rather than the trusted third parties also. And consumers algorithm ensure majority validations. Validations is the way majority. Immutable record keeping prevents fraud. Immutable records, no changeable the, not one value is stored, is not changed the values. Smart contracts automate enforcement. Smart contract traceability provides full audit trail. Coming to the next slide, key features also in consensus mechanisms, proof of work, security via computational effort. For example, so puzzle game like as a puzzle. Proof of stake POS, economic staking secure the network, and maintaining fault tolerance for formation blockchains, hybrid and emerging models. And so applications of distributed trust to real time is used in the, for example, finance also cryptocurrency and digital payments. Cryptocurrency, digital payments, DeFi are used in the finance community. Supply chain, transparent tracking goods, identity, self-sovereign identity, governance, voting, and auditability. Voting, for example, double voting is there. Is identify the blockchain technology. And healthcare, hospitals are used in the blockchain technology. Secure data sharing examples. No benefits of the distributed trust. What is the benefits? Tensions is the higher transparency, is very secure and higher transparency. Reduce the fraud and manipulations, and is reduce the fraud and manipulations. Lower operational cost is greater the reliances and fault tolerance. Greater the reliance and fault tolerance. Faster and automated transactions through smart contracts. Real world example, for example, Bitcoin is a trustless peer-to-peer payment. Bitcoin is introduced the Satoshi Nakamoto in 2009. Ethereum, smart contracts platforms, Hyperledger Fabric, Enterprise Trust Network, Chainlink, Trusted Data, Overkills, IBM Fruitus, transparent supply chain. This is the benefits of the distributed trust. Coming to the another slide and discuss about the next topic is protocol. What is a protocol? Protocol is a set of rules that allow data to be shared across the network. Set of rules. Some set of rules are there in the blockchain technology of the protocols. There are a set of guidelines and facilities. They exchange the information in a simple, efficient, and secure way. Different mechanisms use different hardware and software, but protocols helps in communications. The protocols play a very important role. They help to monitor and secure a computer network. Why does blockchain need a protocol? Why does? To maintain how data is transferred across the network in a secure manner, a set of protocols is required. Since blockchains are used in transactions, protocols play a very important role in data sharing so as maintain security in the cryptocurrency networks. What is blockchain protocols? Blockchain protocols is a set of rules that govern a blockchain network. Blockchain protocols are a set of rules that govern a blockchain network. They define the network interface interaction between computers, incentives, and data handling. The protocols are the core from security, decentralization, scalability, and consistency. These are the blockchain protocol: security, decentralization, consistency, scalability. Discussing one by one, step by step. Blockchain protocol. So first of all, discussing about the security. Security protocols maintain the security of the whole crypto network. Since the networks involve the transfer of money, protocols define the structure of the data, also secure data from the users. Decentralization. Already discussed decentralization. Blockchain is a decentralized network. It's an independent network. There is no involvement of the central authority. No issued and regulated is the decentralization. Anyone, no inference in the central, no involvement of the central authority. So the protocols authorizes whole network. Consistency. Whenever a transaction occurs, protocols update the whole database at each step so that each user is well versed with the whole crypto network. Next, discussing scalability. Scalability means an increase the number of transactions. Increase the scalability means increase the number of transactions, multiple transactions. Earlier, scalability was in an issue in the blockchain. Earlier, the blockchain issue in the blockchain, but nowadays most protocols are in the issue and increasing number of transactions in the network and addition nodes to the network. Scalability will the increase the multiple transactions. Earlier was the as an issue in the blockchain network, but nowadays protocols are handle the issue. Protocols handle the issue and increase the number of transactions. Increase the number of transactions. And step by step discussing step by step blockchain protocols works. Suppose there is a transaction between the two individuals A and B. For example, individual A makes a request to B. A, for example, A node is a request to B. A request to make a transaction. Request a transaction. A is created. A is created. This block once created cannot be altered. This is unchangeable and immutable. Once a block is created, this block is not changed. Change the no change the values is not changed. This done by the blockchain protocol. Protocols helps do not change the values. After this, a block is sent to each and every network. This block is shared with each and every one network. This distribution of blocks across the networks also done by the protocols. This distribution blocks are done by the all the protocols. The nodes verify the transactions. This node verify the all the transactions. All the This nodes verify the all the transactions. After the verification, a reward is sent to the each node. So checking the transaction after the verification, a reward shared to the sent to the each node. The sending of incentives is also managed by protocol. This incentive is also managed by the protocols. Upon successfully transaction, and the block is added to the list. The sending of incentives is also managed by protocol. Upon successful transaction, the block is added to the list. Protocols update the database. Protocols update the protocol. This work protocol work is to update the database. The updated database is distributed across the network by the protocol, so that each user has the summary of the old network. Updated database is distributed across the network, the protocol, that each user has access to the summary on the protocols. After this, the transaction is complete. So there is the involvement of protocols to each step for a secure transactions. So the involvement of the protocols at each step for a secured transactions. Therefore, the whole crypto network is secured and scalability of consistency. The whole crypto network is secure and scalable and consistency. Working of a blockchain protocol is a transaction is a request and a block is created. First of all, transaction is requested, a block is created, protocol maintained by the block, and after then block is sent to each node. To then block is sent to the protocol helps distribution. After then nodes validate and get incentives, and nodes validate and gets incentives, and database is updated, transaction is completed, data is updated. Again, transaction is requested, a block is created, a block sent to, after then a block sent to each node, and nodes validate and gets incentives, data is updated, and transaction is completed. Thank you.